you notice that the price for fruits and vegetables have gone up? I think all over the world we're seeing that, right? So why not grow your own vegetables? And you're saying, grow my own vegetables? I don't have any land space. But guess what? You can grow your own vegetables even if you have just containers. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie. It is a good day to be alive and to be thankful. Today I want to talk to you about growing your own vegetables. Yes, you can grow your own vegetables. Whether you have a piece of land or you just have containers, you can grow your own vegetables. And you know what? For me, during the summer months leading all the way into fall, I do not buy any vegetables from the supermarket. I grow what I eat in terms of vegetables and even some fruits. So I'm going to share with you just some quick tips on how to grow your own vegetables. Okay, so what you need to decide in terms of your vegetables, which ones am I going to be planting, and am I going to be using containers, or do I have a little piece of land that I can plant some stuff? You don't need a lot of space to grow a variety of vegetables. So I'm going to share with you a few that I have planted in the past and which I'm actually growing this season. So these are the tomato seeds that I use. These are the beef stock tomatoes, very big and juicy. I have cucumber seeds as well. These are cucumber seeds that I started. Sweet pepper. Now, sweet pepper, these can be a little bit pricey. I started these sweet peppers indoors, and that's a sweet pepper. I also have spinach, right? So spinach seeds, yes, these are also pretty good. I have callaloo. Now, in the Caribbean, we call spinach callaloo, but they're actually two different vegetables, and I'll show you the difference. Also, you can grow basil. Basil are seeds that are very, very easy to grow indoors and in containers. And one very rich vegetable that I did last season, which I'm also doing this season, kale. Kale, right? So that's another one. And in terms of fruit, this season I am growing some cantaloupes. Yes, cantaloupe. I've done watermelon and I'm doing cantaloupe this season. Yes, so those are just some of the seeds that I have that I've started indoors, and I'm going to share with you the whole process of how I got started. So for some of my seeds, I use the Jiffy Professional Greenhouse to get started because it's like all in one. It comes with the cover that will give humidity to the seeds once you've planted them, and it comes with the pellets, the peat pellets, that you can plant your seeds in. So how the pellets work is that once you add water to your tray, the pellets are basically, if you notice, they are very small. Once you add the water, then it slowly expands. And for this particular tray that I'm using, I add about 5 1/4 cups of water. That works out to be about 1/8 cup or 35 milliliters of warm water per pellet. And so it's about 1 1/4 liters of water that it will take for it to expand to the full capacity. Yeah, so that is the size that it expands to. And once it expands, you simply tear open the top of each pellet. Once you finish opening each pellet, then it's now time to add your seeds. Recommendation is roughly 2 to 3 seeds per pellet. Here I'm going to be adding some cucumber seeds. Okay, here are the cucumber seeds outside of the packet, and we put them inside based on the recommended depth, and there are the cucumber seeds. Like these tomatoes, it says you can start 6 to 8 weeks indoors, right? You can start it indoors, so you have an early jump on the season. Now I'm adding some sweet pepper seeds to my pellets. That's the sweet pepper seeds coated in red. and that's half a tray. So here I'm doing just half a tray of tomato seeds and half a tray of sweet pepper. The important thing about using pellets is to make sure that they are consistently moist. Do not let them dry out or you will run the risk of losing your seedlings. Make sure you keep them moist and keep them in a sunny location or under a grow light. That will ensure your seeds get enough sunlight that it needs to grow. So these are the tomatoes that I started. This is actually some tomatoes. Look at the seedlings that are there, tomatoes and sweet pepper. Yes, they are all sprouting and doing well. So these will definitely be early for the season, and I will get them outside once my last frost date has passed. Now, if you're asking what's the last frost date, please check out my previous video where I looked at the top 5 questions that you need to answer if you are going to start your garden. So here are tomatoes that were planted last season. This is one that was grown in a container. Tomatoes that grow in a container will need a trellis. You can make one or even purchase one at the dollar store. They are pretty easy to make. If you don't have the Jiffy pellets, you can use regular seed starting mix to start your seeds. That's what I use for my cantaloupe seeds. If you're putting your seedlings under a grow light, they will grow towards the grow light. If you're using a sunny window, just make sure you rotate your seedlings so it balances out the growth. Here, my cantaloupe seeds are leaning towards the sun. I will just need to rotate it to balance the growth. So 2 seasons ago, I did cantaloupe and watermelon. These take up a little bit more space, so it will be a little bit more challenging to grow these in containers, but these can do very well if you have the space. Now, some additional seeds that I can share with you that have done well in this region. I'm in Canada and I have grown corn. Yes, I've grown corn and they did well. 2 seasons ago, I grew corn. This is about 4 rows of corn that I did. If you don't have the space, you can grow 1 or 2 seeds in a small space and see how it does for you. I find that they taste quite different, much better than the ones I typically purchase at the supermarket. I have grown sweet onions, regular onions. I have grown beans. Beans do very well. As long as you have a space for the beans to climb, then they can do very well. I have done potato. Can you imagine? I've done potatoes. Yes, I've grown potatoes, and I was very surprised to see the yield that I got from those potatoes. Yes, and here we are reaping the potatoes. I've also grown strawberries. I do have strawberries. Now, strawberries are perennial, so once it hits the winter season, those strawberries, they become dormant and then they come back again once the growing season picks up. So I am very adventurous when it comes to planting outside, and it's absolutely rewarding to eat what you grow. So that's the cucumber that I planted a season ago. They definitely need a space to climb, but these do very, very well for me. Callaloo is a vegetable I grow every year, very, very rich in iron, and they do very well for me. Look at the size of those leaves. No fertilizers, no pesticides. Now that's the callaloo versus the spinach. Now this lettuce that I have in this patch, it comes back every year. It's actually a perennial and it comes back every year. These green onions are perennials. They come back every year. And here are more tomatoes that I reaped last season. So friends, eat what you grow, grow what you eat while you can, right? The growing season is not very long, but I can tell you for the entire summer, going into the fall, you can enjoy lots of the fruits and vegetables that you can grow in your own space. Thank you so much for watching. Get started with your gardening. You still have time to get those seeds into the seed pods and to get them to start sprouting, and just give them lots of humidity. You can put them under a grow light, or if you have a sunny window, you can put them right there in the sunny window where it will get the natural sun that comes through your window. You can do that, get started, and at least try to grow some of what you eat, right? If you don't have a big space, use a container. Try it, please. If it's even one fruit that you can try to grow for yourself. So that's one less fruit to purchase at the supermarket, right? So enjoy your gardening. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. Let me know if you are planning to start a vegetable garden or to plant some fruit trees, whatever. Just let me know what you are growing in your space for this season. So take care of yourself, eat well, and I thank you again for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Get planting, get planting. Yeah, it's so exciting. Just get planting. All right, take care. Bye.